Let me get this in here. Sorry. I know what I'm starting with. What's up, Dylan? All right. I know what I'm starting with today. So, just a second.
So comfortable.
What's up, brother? I'm going to start with a tiger. I had some from last night that I didn't get to that I'm wanting to try. There's a few that I got to, or that I didn't get a chance to try. No. It makes starting these shows a little easier because I know what I'm doing. Start with white. All right, let's do some silver. What's that I did pick up wasn't even planned. I stopped at this place today, and they had model kits. Like, that'd be kind of. I've never done one before. I might have to hop on here one day and paint one. What's up, Darren? How are you doing? All right, we're going to be doing tiger stripes. Go ahead and hit this one with the hair dryer. Let me get this. This thing's falling down. Give me just a second. I'm going to start a new stand fund. Iwata CP or HPCS, and it's all over the place. There's no one pressure I spray at. Just whatever works the best. We're going to start on this side first. Yeah, that looks freaking awesome already. That already looks really good. Already off to a good start. What's up, Sudsville? What's up, Sea Witches? You're gonna like this rattle trap I'm painting. Are you replacing them in some of the broken ones so far? Yeah, that's the hardest part, is making the template. I'm gonna add something on top of it to really add to it. A zebra, but I didn't even think about a zebra, but it kind of probably is a little zebra-like. Your tip keeps clogging up. Are you thinning your paints at all, Darren? I have not, at least not yet. What gun are you using? And what paints do you primarily use? What about the paint? Acrylic? Huh. Is it old paint? Is it new paint? Well, that would be what I would check first. Is I just prefer using Createx. Yeah, you could, or too much air, or you're letting too much paint out at once. There's really a few things it could be. I dropped the thing. Here we are. Good gosh, I keep dropping my little dot thing. What's up, Glenn? The nightly circus. If you're in here and you bought something yesterday or Friday, or Thursday, turn on local pickup and I'll just put it in the same order. Now, if you haven't bought anything, you gotta pay shipping, but yeah, last night's circus was pretty entertaining. It's one of the better creativity-wise shows I've had in a while. Then I painted some fire. I had some really good fight baits last night. All right, we're gonna put a little shift on this now. Pretty much all the balsa I've made has been flat-sided. I've carved a few. I was gonna carve and make some like top water lures. I did do it on the lathe. I never really took it any further than that. I would like to do more wood baits, but yeah, I do have a lathe. And I'll be honest with you, I almost find it's easier to carve those top water styles on a belt sander. Yeah, the thing about a lathe, and this is kind of, I guess if I got really nice tools, it'd probably be a little different. But considering I started off with fairly middle of the road tools, it probably isn't helping. That's one thing about lathes. The little carving tools for lathes are really expensive if you want good ones. And the cheap ones do not last at all. Yeah, everything is. Now I'm gonna mid coat this before we put eyes on it. All right, let that hang out for just a second and let that dry. Then I'm thinking some red eyes. We'll speed it up. I'll go ahead and just hit this with the hair dryer. Put some eyes on it. I forgot to sign the thing before I did that, but whatever. Whatever. I think so. I think I sold more than I had previously thought. Had quite a few, or at least I thought I had a lot more than that. Been pretty much getting rid of any vintage I have. Yeah, I'll sell them to you for cheap, big dog. I told you I would. I'm going to. I'm just terrible about responding, dude. Ugh, I need to get better. Problem is, when I'm off of here, I'm like, all right, I'm not getting back on here. If I get on whatnot, I just spend a bunch of money. And I definitely would take some warts. I'll tell you that. Self control. Well, this is gonna kind of sound bad, but whatnot's not really that much fun if you're not spending money. There we are. There's numero uno. This is not a KO. This is a legit Bill Lewis rattle trap. Numero uno. I will run it if anybody's wanting it now. Might save it for later. There's more people in here. Glenn, do you have pickup on? Hey, as many as you want to give me, dude. I'd be willing to even pay money for warts because it's I was gonna say you did. I think you bought one. Think, buddy. I got another fat rattle trap. So Richard last night was order number 2 off the website. I feel big time now. Moving up in the world. It's kind of hard to find them on here anymore. You can. Out of like all the vintage stuff that people keep their eyes on and know what it is, that's like probably one of the ones that don't slip through the cracks too often. $6. Come on now. Now I'm gonna do an orange tiger on this bigger one. All right, I got you. $6 was it too much? $6 for a wart is dirt cheap. Oh, Bass Eater, you just missed a fire rattle trap. Sunset Tiger. I almost kind of want to do another Hellfire, dude. That thing was freaking wicked. Is it too early in the night to do another Hellfire? I think it might be, but we're going to anyway. Never. I've been thinking about it all day. It's kind of bad. I was in church thinking, at a funeral, thinking about I can't wait to get home and paint a Hellfire later. I'm here to heckle and not be up to no good. I understand what you're saying there. And I'm down for like if you could find -1s. I'm almost get Hellfire, big dog. That's what we're gonna call it. Yeah, if like it's stamped once, and I know those are more expensive. I understand that. That's not original. Are they painters? There we go. I could. I'm looking for ones that I could tear apart, sandblast. I have 2 right now. All right. I'm gonna do yellow next. Yeah. I'm not familiar. Never heard of him. What's up, Freddie? All right, I'm looking at YouTube comments and whatnot simultaneously. How you doing tonight, big dog? How did I do this one? And the orange is at the belly. Snagging them in trees. I think I've only lost one of my lures. Yeah, I'm like having to think, man, how did I do this last time? I got an idea. I want to paint a few of them up in some patterns. Yeah, the put them up there. I'll tell you, if you overcome, I know a lot of people are like younger people don't like talking to people in person. Dude, I got in a lot of business just by talking to people at lakes I go to. Which I'm like, if you were gonna try to catch fish, you go where the fish are at, right? You don't fish in a prairie. You go where the fish are at. And I'm not. That sounds kind of bad. I'm not out there. Hey man, you want to buy some lures? That's what my dad said. My dad said I need to go set up at a boat ramp and try to sell. Like I don't really know how efficient or how much that's gonna be worth my time. Well, hey, like I said, you got to fish where the fish are at. All right, we're gonna do some orange along the belly. I just like usually because people ask, "What do you do for a living?" So I'm like, hey, well, now that she asked, it's crazy. Yeah. Well, so far it's worked. And we'll cross that bridge in the future if it doesn't work. But I am pretty optimistic with how far I've gotten as quickly as I've gotten. And I think it's kind of, I'll put it this way. I know whatever I do going forward, it's going to be painting related for sure. The mafia. Painting, yeah. Redoing rugs. No, I'm actually in I do a crime scene cleanup on the side. It's not much, but it's humble work. Remodeling, organizing, for the moment refurbishing. It's funny. All right, we're gonna hit this with the hair dryer, and we're gonna put some flames on it. Sweet dude, I'll check it out after I do this one. I've been thinking about this lure all day. I think this is gonna be a staple color. Yeah, he said it needs to be done immediately. No time to waste. What's up, Brandon? Do you do soft plastics? I've been I ask because black, blue tip. I need some. Cinco's, that is. Or chartreuse. Oh, that's pretty sweet. I'll have to come check it out. You should share that show to me so I can remember. I think this one's gonna be nicer than the one last night already. Got a lot more room to work with on these bigger traps. I used to do a lot of Friday shows. And after like 2 months of doing it, I'm like, dude, this isn't how I want to do this. Then I remembered one day that I can do it however I want to do it. And so this is how I'm going to do it. It's definitely the most efficient way of sewing, I'll say that much, but I guess this is going to be kind of like a first world problem to have. Biggest problem I've run into with them, I don't want like days off, really. I almost paint every single day just because it's also my hobby. But when I do the Friday shows, I'd inevitably end up spending all weekend putting hooks on. All right. Let's do the belly red. Here soon. Here real soon, I'm going to start having stencils. That's coming up quickly. It's probably what I'm actually going to work on this week when I'm not doing these live paints. I got an idea for them. See which is. I make a lot of my own. I'm thinking that's kind of what I would like to add to the website too. So I'm trying to get what they say. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, especially business-wise. You have to be a little versatile. That'll definitely be one. I don't want to say too much right now, but yeah, I got a good idea. The bass will be one of them. One of the first ones, actually. Now, I wonder if I did just a straight black back. Actually, I think I did a crackle back. Almost kind of want to incorporate some white into this. Well, I'll tell you my idea. I want to kind of make it. A lot of them I make myself. The idea is to make them and then have YouTube tutorial videos with them, as well as putting them in my shop, so that it's kind of a new painter thing where if people want to try it, they have a pretty much a roadmap to trying it. I gotta be kind of, what's the word, smart with which ones I give away so quickly, because then it's more of a long-term thing that would drive traffic to the website. Oh yeah, that will be one of the first ones for sure. All right, we're gonna crackle the back on this. Guess there's already white on the back, so well, more so the idea right now is stencils that you can't get. So there's a lot of stencils for shit like bass, bluegill, crappie. There are like zero stencils saltwater wise for patterns like that. Smaller species like darters, there's not really very many stencils as well. And the thing too with like a bluegill, for example, you can cut a bluegill 10 different ways. I mean, one bluegill stencil could end up being 10 different stencils. Same with a bass. I said I wasn't gonna say any of this, and here I am. I ain't worried about it. What's up, John? All right, let's crackle the back on this. Gotta do the secret sauce over here. Continue on writing down. Whew, it's a lot of driving. All right. Oh, is it Glenn Rob's birthday today? Uh-oh. How's 21 feel, brother? Well, happy birthday, big dog. Paint him a birthday cake square bill. I actually, I got the waffle cones. A happy birthday cake lure. Happy birthday lure. Yeah, that's going to be double the price because that's going to take a lot of time. That's going to take a while. Yeah, at least 72, and that might be. That's not accounting for clear coat, you know. Outline them in black. Well, let's see. You ask and you shall receive. I'm just going to do the front edge. Trust me, it'll make sense here in the end. Almost makes them look 3D. I forgot to do the last one. What's up, Jones? I didn't see you sneak in here. Good, brother. That really makes them look 3D. Blue and purple. Blue, white, and purple. Let me clean my gun out really quick. I don't know. That thing's pretty sick. Might sign the bottom of this one. I'll sign it later. I could sign this side, I think. Like blue flames. Ooh, Nelly. She's up for grabs. So like this is probably the 3/4 ounce version. I need to go get a better airbrush, dude, or one that has a thicker nozzle, because the chrome I have looks really good, but the problem is that it gets clogged up. Thank you, Glenn. I'll tell you what, it's a rattle trap type of night for sure. I was thinking, I kind of want to do though. Entire body black, like white underneath, or black crackle on top. It's funny, I haven't touched these. Haven't touched these rattle traps in almost a month. And after seeing them last night, I'm like, yep, they're making a comeback. Oh, I multicolor and then in black. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, we'll do that now. And then I really want to do that orange tiger. What's up, Jackson? I see you over on YouTube. I want to do that orange Garfield one. And then I want to try the blue, what? Blue, purple, and I guess you could do silver. Let me go grab some more water to clean these out. So give me like 30 seconds. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. We're back. Do I have merch? I have koozies. I do have some koozies. I'm wanting to get. I'm sure that's for me. Gonna get some hats and some shirts made before too long. Multicolor. So I really want to get like some nice. You can get. I'm probably have to sell them at cost because they're gonna be expensive. But I don't want to get really cheap hats. They have like some ones that have like the leather patch. I think those would be sick. Well, I paint this white. What undercolors are we thinking? What's up, McChewy? Bright yellow, orange chartreuse. I'm thinking this yellow, this pink. Hyde Park Apparel. I want to do something. It's going to cost more, but I want it to be something at least assembled in the United States. Pink, yellow, orange. That'd be perfect. Pink, yellow, orange, and just thinking right now. What's up, brother? Pink, yellow, orange. Yeah, this thing's gonna look crazy. I feel like red might be good to mix in there too. Yeah, that's a little too close to the pink. What about that? It feels like a very nice variety. Actually, you said lavender. Ah, you already got the pink. I'm voting this. What do we think? Yay, nay. And should I make it like a pattern or like not a pattern? Should I just? It's gonna crackle. So it's the blue for. All right, we're gonna do that instead. What about this instead? I think this would look better. This is the blue from last night. And I'm just gonna. It's gonna look like I'm just painting the ugliest bait known to man. I'm just gonna stripe it, just so it looks random. Then once you crackle it, it'll. I did not look at. You're probably wondering why in the world am I doing it this way. I think it would look cool if it went down the bait. Was it your message? I'm sorry, I don't see anything from you. I didn't get anything. Anybody joining is probably like, what in the world is this dude painting? I look like a certain painter. Okay, let's do orange. Dreamt this lure. I had a dream about a lure once, and then I painted it, and it came out like shit. Hopefully this comes out a little better. Like, in my dream, it looked awesome. But then, when I painted it, I'm like, alright, yeah. I think it looked a little better in the dream. Just gotta take a second to appreciate that line is phenomenal. I think it will look really cool. And now blue. This looks good with black. I'm gonna have to try it with white. All right, that's $30, guys. That's the best lure I've ever painted. This is exactly what you envisioned. I'm the best painter on Whatnot. I've been trying to tell y'all for months. Nobody's painting that. I agree. I think it will look good. It does look like a starburst. Go ahead and get the black loaded up. It's about time to refill this bottle. All right, let's put some glue on it. Oh, oops. I don't know if anybody caught that one. I'll just give it a second. We're about to see if we can take it to the next level. You have to give me a second. This takes a while to do. There's a lot of surface area. The crackle substance, yeah. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I didn't say anything. Squirrel? Oh, I thought that was going to fall down. Moment of truth. I can tell you right now, you might have had a good dream. What's up, Jeff? You might have had a good dream, brother. You might have had a good dream, brother. Woo, Nelly. Get out of here. What did you take before you went to bed? That's a really cool looking movie. Crack, I was about to say, the strongest hallucinogen you can find. That thing looks crazy. Crackle. I guess, yeah, crack. I'll tell you what, we're going to do that again after this because that looks wild. Let me get some yellow. I want to do a black pupil, but I will do a black pupil, but if I do it right now, it'll smear that paint. So I'm gonna just I probably might have time to do it at the end of the show when this dries, but do a black pupil at the front facing forward. If I do it now, it's gonna smear that paint. Well, here we go, fellas. We're gonna do another one of these after this. That thing is crazy. Those colors are like perfect together. Thank you, brother. Let me write black pupils on something. So I don't forget. We're gonna try that again. That was really cool. I got you, brother. I'll have to find a white pen somewhere around here. We're gonna try it in this smaller half ounce size. Unless there's any requests. I know, dude. That one was wicked. I didn't see the vision initially, but it came out really nice. Oh, you're talking about Jones. I'm an idiot. Now Jones that's an OG right there, dude. That's my boy. He's he's further in the addiction process than you. I don't really even think I need to prime these since they're already white. Let's try it in the white now. A yin yang. And what did I do? I did pink, orange. Well, pink, orange, yellow, blue. You're just not a quitter. Yeah, it was. It wasn't just a dream. It was reality. And now it is, at least. That's make a what is it? Make a wish. You're just joining MidmoTackle.com. Midmo 15 get you 15% off. Okay. Pink, orange, yellow, green, blue. Hello, cotton candy. Did you just see the one before at Pike Hunter? I'm very impressed with how that came out. This one, we're going to do this one with white. Now, that one before it, yeah, that one already sold. And that one, by the way, the one I painted a while back that you said you wanted, the tail splasher, the guy didn't ever actually pay for it, so. I really need to take my airbrush apart and clean this dang thing because I'm getting it sticking. I'm getting this thing sticking. All right, let's do the yellow. No, it sounds dumb. Well, let's hear it. What would be interesting, I have done that before, and I have better luck doing that with KBS. Alumilite, not so much. What would be interesting, though, is to clear coat that underneath and then crackle black over it and clear it again. Blue, that's what I'm looking for. Like some feather ones, pretty much. I think they would look good. I don't have any myself right now. I need to invest in them. Heck yeah. Let me see it. It'll be interesting. All right. Let's hit it with the hair dryer. Put the secret sauce on. The ketchup. What's up, Bay? How you doing, brother? All right. I got the black in here. Same to you, brother. I'm applying the Krabby Patty formula now. Oh, this is random. My mom, I don't know where she got these at, but she found a store that had Japanese Lay's chips, and I'm not, you know, I don't really care too much for Japanese stuff, but that was pretty interesting because they had some Lay's, and they were crab flavored, and I'm here to tell you that they tasted exactly like crab. And then like cucumber, and then there's some weird ones. But mostly, I just wanted to mention the crab because the crab. It was. I'll put it this way: it was almost too realistic. Like I like crab. Oh, dude, we were supposed to do white on this. Good thing I caught that before I went and sprayed it. The cucumber one tastes exactly like cucumber as well. The crab, that's an interesting choice. Let me put some white in here. All right, let's hit the fan. That's crazy. It tasted like what it said. Who'd have thought? Not I. It's like the worst time to get a clog. Moment of truth. I like this, but I like the black better. I was going to do yellow and black. It's probably that my black is extremely thinned out. My black, I mix Ozempic in with the black, so it's really thin. It's almost sickly. You know what? I'll leave it up to the people. I'll leave it up to the people. I will put black peoples on this one. A singular doll hair. I really should have done black. I want to do another one in black now. Matter of fact, this would be a good candidate to crack a black over. But like a second, yeah. I wish I'd have thought about that prior to running it, but you know, you live and you learn. Highway robbery. It is what it is. I need to clean this. What was that other tiger? You said purple, white, and silver? Oh, no, I want to do the Garfield. Purple, white, blue belly. Like a purple back, blue stripes. All right, we're going to start with white. So, like purple stripes up top, blue stripes on the belly. Okay, I see what you're saying. I hate to do it. I've got to clean that off. Give it like one singular minute. Problem solved, at least for now. I have not looked yet. It really depends on what you're looking for, Michael. Something basic, I usually do everything 13. That's the same price on the website as well. Now, if it's something more intricate, yeah, I got to charge a little more. Sorry, I hate to intermission it. All right, we're gonna do blue. Seems like it's spraying better now. I have an idea on this one too. What if we put the scaling along the top edge? And blue, I'm thinking, let's do another white because I don't really like how that white is right now. We're gonna do some pearl white. Then we're gonna do darker blue. Then dog hair. Well, I have to redo the white. Silver, blue, and gold with black crackling. That'd be a good one to try next. I want to try this tiger one. I'm gonna have to hit this with a couple layers of white now. Then after this one, we could try a silver blue and black. Dang dog. I don't think you guys can see it, but there's a little break in the paint. That's going to drive me crazy if I don't fix it. To be honest, this one might actually end up becoming a Crackle and do the Tiger one next. Yep, we're just going to do the black. What'd you say, black and yellow? If you want to look on my website, Michael, there's a few different styles like that. I saw two. All right, I guess we're going to do the black and yellow, and then we'll do the Tiger, and then we're going to do the silver and blue. Might actually do the Crackle first and then the Tiger. It's mid-mo Crackle tonight. We go through phases. Some weeks it's no Crackle at all. I do. I have the big ones. The large boys. All right. Secret sauce time. Over a crawl. I'll tell you what. We could try something. I think if you did, and Muddy's the one who gave me this idea, so I'll give credit where credit's due. If I did black and white, or a black base and then white Crackle, let it sit for a little bit, and then did a crawl pattern over it, I think that'd be wicked. I think the Tiger just got pushed down a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and do the black and white Crackle next because that'll have to sit for a little bit. And mind your business, big dog. Awesome. If I end up having time, we will definitely get it done. Oh, it's a Crackle. Well, it's a Crackle night, I guess. We could definitely do it, dude. I'm doing yellow and black eyes. Said I was gonna let it run, air dry, but I've changed my mind. Like, what color tiger stripes we're talking right now? White would probably be wicked. What's up, Innovative? We're going to have to let that dry. By the time I get this next one ready, we'll be able to do that one. This will be quick. Hey, don't say too much of that. You're gonna boost my ego too much. Well, I told somebody, Mom's like, "Oh, you should go take." She was making a joke. She said, "You should take, what was it? The shit that makes your hair grow." I said, "No, I can't do that. I gotta stay bald. So if I take the hat off, I'm like, yeah, you aren't shit, dude. Put the hat back on." Thought that was funny. Rogaine. Yeah, I'm just gonna own it, dude. Keeps you humble, you know. I'll tell you what would be crazy. The ball. I don't know if that's a good thing to call myself. So be a good candidate to try the black and white Crackle with tiger stripes on it. Oh, yeah. That just sounds like hard work, brother. It's ironic. Someone actually suggested that last night. Oh, hot, I can imagine. It's about like one of the hottest states in the country, dude. You saying the Crackling? I know we're doing two at once right now, technically, but it'll make sense in a minute. Almost need to get another airbrush because that would make that a lot easier. What's up, brother? I saw your message. I will send you a link once I get off of here. I just realized only one of these is in. All right. Now we'll go back to this first one. I saw your message. I'll send that link to you once I get off of here tonight. I'm almost thinking right now, tiger stripes up and down on like top and bottom, and then white back and white bottom. Oh, there you go, brother. I do not have any glide baits right now, dude. Ooh, Nelly. Dude, get out of here. That is wicked. Now, do I even do the top ones? I don't know. I'm 50-50 on it, to be honest. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. And then paint the bottom white. Yeah. How far up did I go on that? I just right past the eye. I probably could. Well, I know I definitely could. Only problem is that would take a really long time. I don't know if that's a live paint type of thing. It'd be more of a off-camera endeavor. Hey, I told you my name's Minmo Crackle. I don't know. I think, let's say Kay Costa has it. I don't know. It's ironic you say that because I was just talking about that with Kara today. Yeah, the worst freight, worst stands known to man, dude. Cheapest, but that's all they're really good for. And I like your profile picture, Miguel. One of the best skits of all time. Was it me, Rhonda? All right, fellas. There's the white tiger stripe, yellow, and then we're gonna do the. I don't know no Tyrone. Dude, that one is so funny. My favorite one is the MT. No, dude, you gotta watch the MTV Cribs one, the Fear Factor. That one's good. Yeah, it almost it's kind of the appeal that these are literally one of a kind. Because a lot of these, I don't know. Half the time, I feel like I'm not gonna be able to create them. Fuck a shoe closet. I got the whole sweatshop. If you ever seen that one, you need to watch that one. Y'all want to eat some dinosaur egg? Oh, it's so beautiful. I just wish I had my scissors. I will definitely. I'm gonna do this. James, I don't even know. This is a brand new one. I end up having to go across his head and whoop his ass again. He's a habitual line stepper. I'm gonna do this one, and then I will do the silver blue. I know you asked for that like an hour ago. I also like the Prince one too. Y'all want to play some basketball? If you guys can't tell, I've watched every single episode. I just got the ones I bought from you in yesterday. I'm planning on painting those before too long. Now here's the question. Do I turn this into a crawl? Or do I do a tiger? It's the way the tigers have been coming out. As I sip my glass, I'm sure someone's spitting. I would just like to thank God for giving everybody so much and me so little. Red stripes. All right. See, the thing that kind of sucks right now is I'm hearing so many good ideas. So there's so many good options with this color. But we're doing red. Whole time I'm painting that, all I could think are play hater ball. Thanks. Black front edge. You mean like a black? What do you mean exactly? Oh, I got you. You are right. This does look like a bear took a swipe at it. Osama bin Laden. That motherfucker pumped my gas this morning. That's ironic because I take yoga classes from him. Most diabolical hater this side of the Mississippi River. If you guys have never seen that, you gotta watch it. And as for you, boss hog, not a very nice thing you said about my mother. It's ironic. I ain't gonna say that part, but if you've seen it, you know what I'm saying. Very rude what you said about my coat earlier. And as for you, beautiful, yeah, that's one of the best ones. Thinking red and back. What? Good gosh, red belly and red back, or just red stripes. I think you got to do red throughout. Blazing Saddles. I don't know if I've ever actually seen that. I'm almost half tempted to do a red belly and a black back. I don't know, dude. We might have to do a red back. I'll tell you, dude, I really missed the ball on this one. Because we should have done a red belly with red stripes, and then blue stripes and a blue back. But I guess we're doing a red back. That looks pretty dang wicked, though. All right, let's do the leading edge is black now. I'm gonna have to watch it now. I don't think I've ever seen it. Maybe I'll make Kara have a movie night later. I made her watch Borat last week. I'm gonna have to write. You have to text me that because I'm definitely. That sounds funny. I gotta do the top still. For sure, it really takes it to another level. I don't like how close I got these tiger stripes together, but it's all good. They're still white in between them, so it's manageable. All right, let's do a black pupil. And then what was it? Blue, silver, something crackle. That pupil brings it to life, doesn't it? That might be the best one tonight so far, I'd say. Run this one. Who was asking about the silver and anybody know off the top of your head? I hate if I took so long. They're gone now. Me. Alright, I got you, dude. And it was silver, blue, and what was the other color? Silver, blue, and gold. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, Glenn. Then after that, pie kind of remind me about yours. Black crackle. Gotcha. If we're doing black crackle, I could almost just put and blue and gold on this since it's already got the silver base. Yeah, I because my silver or even my aluminum are not nearly this bright. And do you kind of want it like that first one where it's like striped down? And as for blue, I know I got a bunch of questions. What type of blue are we thinking? This blue, that turquoise. I'm thinking this blue. All right, cool. What's up, Conklin? How you doing, brother? By can't, you kind of mean like the stripe thing, I guess. It's kind of a stupid question. All right, I got you. Go. I'm going to have to put the gold on thick. This thing's gonna be crazy. Crazy wicked crackle. Alright, I gotta add the secret sauce. The Krabby Patty formula. Almost ready. All right. This will be a fun one because it's completely black. Sick, dude. I'll have to check it out. I'm a big fan of the Daredevils. That'd be awesome to look at. That's a really good idea because there's a really good market for those. Oh, dude, one of. What color eyes do you think of big dog? And while I got black loaded up, I'm actually going to paint another one black. I'm open to doing anything. So far, it's just been rattle traps. What color eyes? Give me 1 second. I'll give you a second. All right. Well, I guess it's painter's choice on eyes. What are we thinking? I'm thinking white and black. Because that'll show up pretty good with these colors. I'm going to hair dry this. Speed it up. So I could just go ahead and put the black pupil on now. Thank you, buddy. I'll just show you the one that we did right before this. Well, maybe I need to dry it a little more. Thank you, buddy. I really like the white and black eyes. Go ahead and run this one for you. And then I know Pike Hunter wanted a super spook. And then I want to show off the one before it. The one before it's insane. Thank you, buddy. We just got a raid. Who raided me? I didn't see the name. Let me scroll up. Who was that? Fish and More. Thank you for the raid, brother. Did not see the name. Before I run that, are you still wanting this Pike Hunter? Because that dude ended up not actually paying for it. I could just run it with this one too. Nelly. Here, I'm just running it. Here, don't bid. I'll run them at the same time so you don't pay more shipping. I need to do that snake. You need to keep reminding me about that. I keep forgetting until I see your name, and then I'm like, oh, I got a snake to do. I gotta find it now. It's somewhere upstairs. Which one? Second pick. So kind of like the copper and pearl white. You're wanting it like that, or are you wanting it crackled over that? Same exact way, okay. Let me get that picture pulled up again. You did send me a picture. Let me check at that. uh, message me who did that. I don't want to start drama, but yeah, that's wow. Dang, I should have told Kara to get in that. Thank you, Jones. I have a feeling I know who did it, but I might be wrong. Okay. Let's do pearl white. Sorry, I'm too curious to know who did it. I get distracted. I'm like a dog. A dog with a squirrel. I like to make them first, and then you guys can bid. That way, if it looks like shit, I don't send you a shit lure. That's why I don't. I have thought about doing some blades, and it's ironic because I have thought about doing the Daredevils because I'm a big fan of Daredevil. I love their spoons. So this one, I already have a paint job I'm going for on this one, but after this, for sure, dude. Yeah, I also have a smaller style of this as well. Wood, if you're still in here, I'm about to drop some cheap stencils for you. You gotta use some dryer sheets, dude. I almost need a used one. It works a lot better for opaque paints, but it still works good for any of them. About 4 years. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Dude, I'm telling you, Glenn needs to get an airbrush. It has given me probably the best ideas out of anyone. And we're going to have to paint an eye. Get a second without the drumming hum of the fan. Just going to do a black eye. Split ring pliers. Use split rings, and then you put. I like to put the hook just barely on the split ring and then twist it on there. I'm gonna grab another one because I don't feel like messing that eye up if I get it. Figure out what eye size we need. Set this to the side. I actually do have some eyes that would look good. I might just do these instead of painting them. I think that would actually look pretty good. Now I want to try that. Oh, the tiger with the sheet. It looks almost like a 1-to-1 of the picture you sent. I don't think I could have gotten it much closer. Really? Huh. Yeah, that actually makes sense. I guess especially if you're tossing up into like weeds or whatever. What I should start doing on these is sign my name on one side and then write Menmo Tackle on the other. See, if you ever look at the Bill Dance, they have it's like Fat Free Shad or whatever, and then he signed. Right, he didn't sign them, but it has his signature on it. I'm gonna have to try that, dude, because that's a really good idea. I got this one for you as well on this. So it's the 2-for-1. Oh, dang it. For sure, dude. Jim and run that again. Were you wanting both of them, or you just wanting this one for now? Okay, I got you. kind of worked out. The dude didn't actually pay for it, so. Thank you, brother. I gotta write that down. So far, I've only done repaints tonight. There it is. What is today? The 16th? All right. Time is at 9:30, and I want to do one more. So I want to at least try the Tiger with the dryer sheet. I'll tell you, I really don't want to, but I kind of do at the same time. I think it'd be interesting. Yeah, what's one more? We're here. We might as well do it. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? You know what? I think I changed my mind. Hey, we're here. Wait a second. I need to look at something. Did. All right. All right now. Start with black. What's up, brother? I'm gonna do it on this smaller one. Just kidding. It's the exact same size. I'm not gonna tell you guys what I'm doing. I'm sure you'll figure it out halfway through. I changed my mind. I'm not doing the dryer sheet. I'll save that for tomorrow. Let's see what that looks like. It looks black. That's what I was going for. Perfect. Okay. Secret sauce. Gotta go back to your roots, I guess. I'm gonna do white. I said earlier what I was going to try. I don't know if any of you guys remember what I said. Hopefully you don't, because then it'll be even more exciting. Hopefully I can get it to dry quick enough. Give me a second. Give me just a second. All right, time for white. I guess I could show everybody. Dude, I'm supposed to be getting glides here soon. And if I don't get them within, well, probably next couple weeks, I'm going to order more. What could I be doing? Who knows? I know what I'm doing. Oh, and this one worked perfectly. What could I be paying? Oh, dude, I was saying I need to do that. That is definitely one I need to do. All right, let's get some red. Over like the remind me like the bluegill bass or whatever, or the bass and crappie. Yes, sir. Now I'm going to fix that. All right. I'm 50-50 on if this is going to be my last one. If it's not, I'll do that one. I'll be back on tomorrow, though. And that could be the first one I do if I don't do it tonight. Okay. Anybody have a guess to what I'm doing? It's kind of similar to one I did last night, but I wanted to do it with the Crackling. I think you know what I'm doing here. I really want to do it tonight, but I told my wife I wasn't going to paint all night tonight, and here we are. I got to get up fairly early in the morning, and it's a pretty long day, to be honest. I think you're on to something, Michael. I think you're on to something, brother. I think you might be right. I don't know. I can't tell yet. No, you definitely are right. Now I'm not. I don't like doing flags, but now that I think about it, there are a lot of good color inspirations you can get from them. What's up, brother? Yeah, I knew once I pulled that up, you were going to retract your previous statement. Dude, that's definitely nicer than the one last night. Hey, might as well. What's up, Annie? And guess what? I'm starting this for $1. Might be making a mistake. It's gonna be a war. This will make Toby Keith proud. I'm gonna name this one "Boot Up Your Ass." That'd be a good one. Good name for it. What's up, Superfly? I see you on YouTube, buddy. Yeah, that is freaking insane. It's the first one in a while that I really don't want to run, but I'm going to. Matt, I'll message you. This is the last one for tonight. Um, but I am going to paint some of those up tomorrow and put them on my website. So I'll just message you whenever I get that done. I think we got to do the blue eye again. I really don't want to sell this dude. I guess I do this to sell them, so. Now I'm dollar starting it, Chewy. I'm leaving it up to the wolves. I was almost thinking of putting a star as the people. Even better. Let me find it. Unless I, oh, dude. Come on now. Where'd I put it? Oh, dude, I found the right size one too. Even better. But I had pumpkin or a watermelon seed stencils. You don't think I got star stencils? Still, that's probably one of my favorite moments of the past month. Sometimes you got to walk away for a while. Let me get the white flowing through here. Yeah, you know what? I think I actually have watermelon seed stencils. This dude is crazy. I do. Get out of here. Get out of here. It looks awesome. Nah, I'm not talking to you, buddy. Not you. I was talking to CD. We have blood. It's a blood feud. we're, we're never getting over it. All right, I'm signing this one. Let me get a pen. Yeah, well, I should write number 1 on this one, but it's a rattle trap, so it is pretty much a 1-on-1. I don't have very many of these sizes, at least. Thank you, Michael. Do I want to sign like Bill Dance, or do I want to sign the belly? I wonder if I got what size pens I got. 0.05. Give me a second. I know I got a bigger one. 0.6 really is what I want to use. I have a gold pen. Let's see how this one writes. That's not fine tip. We're doing black. I need to order. Oh, wait a second. 2 paint pens. Okay, what's the other one? What's up, Richard? Thank you for the order on the website, brother. Let's see if this one's any smaller. I don't really want to write it that big. Yeah. We're doing black. Sorry. Want a fine tip acrylic gold paint pen. Really need to probably spend some actual money and get some good ones. Nah, I'm gonna Bill Dance this one. Bill Dance. Thank you. Probably fit it in here. Maybe right here. How about $1? How do you think $1 start? $1 start. Before I run it, I got to do a quick plug. Before I run it, then I'm going to hop off here. Real quick. It's only going to take like 30 seconds. You can just go to your web browser and you type in Midmo Tackle. That's crazy. I got a website now. 1 second. I got to plug myself really quick. You go and type in Midmo Tackle. Got a website, fellas. And then sometimes this won't pop up. 15% off, $20 or more. Also, this is a 1-of-1. This is only a whatnot special. So this won't be on there. You go to Facebook. If it'll pull up Minmo Tackle, follow me on there. Post a lot of the live paints on there. Share them. It helps the show. So I'm running it for $1, and then I'm hopping off here, fellas. Had to do the nightly plug. One singular dollar. I know. Thank you, Richard. I appreciate it, brother. You're the second order ever on there. That's glad to hear. 1-of-1, fellas. The last one of tonight. Probably the best one of tonight. By far, I'd say. Thank you, Pike Hunter. Richard, thank you, buddy. You want to do a quick run through and show you guys what we painted tonight? Thank you, brother. We'll do a quick recap. So Glenn got this one. Pretty much all rattle traps tonight. This one is growing on me. That thing came out sick. I'm just going to grab my personal favorites. I'm not going to go through all of them. And then Jones's. Dude, get out of here. That one's like one of the coolest. I'd say that's probably my second favorite. Then I did another Hellfire one. And then this one for Glenn from the start of the show. One of the first ones. So I'll be back on tomorrow, guys. Doing more. I'll probably keep doing the rattle traps tomorrow at least. And I'm going to do yours first tomorrow because I keep forgetting to do it. We're going to raid into somebody. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate the support. Not to be sappy. You guys have supported me a lot lately, so I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all tomorrow.